Hey everybody, this is Tracy here with another edition of A View from Tracy's Point, and I'm here with an update on rapper DMX, whose real name is Earl Simmons. As you guys know, it was reported yesterday that DMX had suffered a massive heart attack on Friday night and he was rushed to the hospital. TMZ reported that the heart attack was a result of a drug overdose. DMX's attorney came out later on in the day and stated that the rapper had been removed from life support and was breathing on his own, but there still was little brain function. But then after he did those round of interviews that actually were aired on, NBC, CNN, and other news outlets, the family reached out to him and told him that that was incorrect, that DMX was very much still on life support. And so later on in the evening, the attorney came forward and issued a retraction saying that he had misunderstood the information that he had received and that DMX was still on life support and that it was still true that there was very little brain activity going on. And so today TMZ is reporting that the family has not given up hope, that they are still praying for a full recovery for DMX, and that he's clinging to life in an ICU unit with little brain function. But a few family members who have visited the rap icon are not giving up. Family sources tell TMZ ex's fiance Desiree Lindstrom and mom Arnett Simmons have been allowed into the ICU to visit him, though he is not responsive. And as it was reported, family sources also told TMZ that some of his kids are coming to visit and that they are still hopeful that they will be allowed in. And if you know anything about, little brain function or when the brain has been damaged, the brain rarely heals itself to the point where a person can become fully functional again. And so I don't know if the family is just holding out. I remember when my dad suffered his last stroke and he was on life support, but his heart was still beating. All of his, his body functions were still working, but the brain was not responsive. And of course, they kept telling us that he's not going to recover. The best thing to do is to let him go. And my dad, it did end up passing away on life support. We had planned to turn it off later that evening, and I had left to go shower and come back. And while I was gone, I got the phone call, that his, the heart was slowing down and that his vitals, were dropping. And I returned to the hospital. He was still connected to the machine. But after, several minutes, everything just completely shut down. And so as long as the family has hope, we'll continue to pray for him. And someone had mentioned in the comments on one of the videos that they did not know who DMX is. And so I may do a separate video later on where I actually talk about him, his career, his legacy to date. And then also I wanted to share with you guys that DMX has really been busy. If you guys remember, last year he appeared on Versus when Snoop Dogg performed and he rapped along with one of the songs. And then DMX had a pretty busy schedule coming up where he was going to be out on tour over the next few months. Not really sure what's going on. He went through rehab back in 2019, but we all know that drug addiction is a lifelong journey and it's not something that you can just quit and never think about. Some people can overcome their urges while others cannot. But wanted to bring this update that the attorney did come back out and say that he had given out misinformation, that DMX is still on life support, and to share that the family is there. They're still hopeful for a full recovery, and all we can do is continue to pray. So just wanted to clarify information that I had put out on a previous video. So guys, I hope you're enjoying your Easter Sunday, Resurrection Sunday, nonetheless, enjoying family and friends, and despite COVID, you know that this is a time that family comes together, and this is a reminder that we don't know what the next second could bring. So tell the people that you love them, embrace them, and just celebrate life, family, love, and happiness. Take care and enjoy the rest of your day. Bye-bye.